Are you kidding me? What a freaking joke. I'm done with this. It's time for a real sim. And welcome everybody to Basement GP. Super happy to have you here. Thanks for coming. As you can see, I've been racing console games for too long. All of my friends have sim rigs. Everybody's doing all this crazy stuff. I've seen all kinds of channels about it. And yeah, I'm pretty interested. I want to get into that. So started looking into what sim rigs cost. It's a lot of money. A lot of people pay a lot of money just for like the tube chassis thing that they can put the rig on. And I thought, I could do better. I want to build one out of a car. So something I may have left out is that this project is actually going in my basement and it has to be cut up. So when I found this super desirable and most tasty Choice E36M3, I thought to myself, this is perfect. What's nice about the E36M3 convertible is you don't really have to worry about the top when you're cutting it up. Now the problem is that I had a deal and it fell through and I ended up buying a Mini Cooper. I know, totally not the same thing. It fell in the price range. It was interesting enough. And the body lines on the Mini Cooper actually lend themselves pretty well to this type of project. I look at this car and see that there are a lot of places that I can cut the car, and I'm not going to run into too many problems with hiding them again once the car is reassembled. So I got this car for $1,000 running. So first look, let's see what we got. See what this guy's got for me. So car. How are you? Good. Let me look real quick. Damn, he took the plate off. I got the car delivered to my house for $1,050. Yep, had to pitch in a little bit more to get the car flatbedded, but a car with an engine for $1,050 is a screaming deal. It was parked on the street like 2 nights. The rear window got smashed. So I moved it in, and we are working sooner than anticipated. Okay, so getting started. The bumper was kind of not on it when I started, so I didn't really pull that off. Dude, here's this awesome window, courtesy of I don't know who. The guy that sold me this car, it's like, I had to use the emergency release to do that. He stole the battery out of it, so the battery's gone. That door doesn't unlock, and since there's no power, I can't do it even with a key or anything. So what I'm going to try and do, because I don't have a battery laying around and I don't want to buy a battery just to do this, is I'm going to pull the FJ Cruiser in, pull the FJ Cruiser over here, move the Porsche out, and try and just run cables and jump start it. Well, not even jump start it. I'm just going to run the cable straight to the leads, and we're just going to see what happens. And we're going to be careful, because I think this glass is just going to dump like snow. All right. So after just a few hours of work, the interior was really coming along. You do have to be super careful pulling the interior on a car for a project like this because it's a huge part of why you're doing a car project like this. So you don't have to be careful with everything, but the things that are super obvious would be like your dashboard, your seats, all your trim. So I did that. And like the Shawshank Redemption, one piece at a time, I just moved it to the basement. So just been moving things a little pebble at a time. Hopefully it'll be there soon. Listed the drivetrain on Craigslist. This guy, also named Brent, totally awesome name, stopped by and tore it all out and gave me money for it. So it was like, whew, double whammy. Felt awesome. So the car is now ready for final strippage, and so let's just have a little look around. Engine is out. Lots of stuff going in the trash can. I'm not in the mood to try and sell this thing a screw at a time. As you can see, mostly trim and stuff needs to come off, and then we will be ready for chop chop. Okay, so got a lot done actually today. We're almost ready to start cutting, as you can see. Dash, body harness, all that stuff's out. There's a few like small things that I'll probably just do like while I'm cutting it. So there you go. We're getting there, but man, what a pain. We just sawed all the way around using like the lumberjack. It's like a mafia tool. This is what you kill people with. So we just sawed with this all the way around. And every video I've seen of anybody pulling these, this is the part where it just shatters in their hands, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Check that out. Okay, so windows are out. I should play all these videos in reverse. It'll look like I'm building a car. Windows are out. Windshield will go out this weekend. I'm gonna have somebody come pull the windshield. And yeah, so we're moving. So cutting a car up is actually a lot easier than you would think. I watched a lot of videos, did a lot of research, and decided that the best way to have the cleanest lines with the least amount of metal loss was going to be a Sawsall, but with this Diablo Steel Demon carbide tooth blade. It's for cutting thick metal. I found a video of this cutting a hitch ball, and it cut through it like a hot knife through butter. I was sold. Same thing. So as you can see, we finally hit our first real snag, getting this stuff to line up. So I'm just gonna go corner by corner and see if I can't force them. We got this one on, so we'll just go around and see. And just moments later, the car was put together. There are still a few things to do, but overall, I think that we're basically there. That has since been covered, and the full interior is in the car. I did leave the seat out, passenger seat, until we get the electronics in. Subwoofer is in, and so is the Harman Kardon, and this is all Gunner approved. So here we go. All right, so with that, you can see that was a long video. So thank you for sticking with it. Maybe buzzing through and looking for the end. Whatever, I appreciate it. It's a process. The whole project was a lot easier than I thought it would be, but it still took a lot of time. Especially putting the roof back on, and that again is why I'd probably recommend using a convertible. But now that it's together, super happy with the result. So I know we didn't get to the Fanatec stuff yet. That's going to come soon because that stuff's actually shipping to me next week, and I've got a few things to do there. But the car is assembled. I'm going to walk you through putting the stereo stuff in, walk you through the PC and what we're using there. So a lot to come. Hopefully you guys stay tuned and check out the next episodes. They're going to be a little bit shorter for the future, but this was a big project. I knew it was going to take a lot of minutes, many minutes out of your life. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have questions on anything that I did here, just shoot me a message. I'm always happy to help you and give you any advice I can as well. So thank you again. We'll see you next time.